The Man in the Background. Raymond Vale lived a quiet life, and so was rather disturbed to discover that he was living in the Twilight Zone. He worked nights at the Busy Bee Café off Brea, smoked too much, read the paper cover to cover, kept his life deliberately unremarkable. No pets, no visitors, no risks. He didn't make waves, he didn't ask questions, but strange things started to happen around him. It was all to do with that new television show. He'd come home late, heat still clinging to his skin, and switch on Channel 2. A black and white programme with eerie music and a voice like velvet gravel. The Twilight Zone. The first time, it was a man wandering an empty town, calling out for someone, anyone. Raymond sat up. He'd passed through that town 3 days earlier, stopped for gas. The attendant was gone, the phone off the hook, a cup of coffee still steaming. He hadn't thought much of it, until now. The next week, it was a boy with powers, a small town, people afraid to think. Raymond had driven through Peaksville on a road trip. The gas station attendant had whispered, "Don't think bad thoughts." A boy had walked past his car, eyes too bright. Raymond had left before nightfall. Now the boy was on his screen. Week after week, the pattern continued. A man in a cafe arguing with a fortune-telling napkin dispenser. Raymond had served him pie. A woman at a bus terminal insisting a reflection blinked independently. Raymond had seen her. A man on a plane muttering about something on the wing. Raymond had changed seats. He hadn't overheard their stories. He hadn't intervened. He'd just been there. And now they were on television. Raymond stopped watching. He stopped going out. He kept his curtains drawn and his voice low. He avoided mirrors, strangers, and moral dilemmas. He knew how these stories ended. One night, he woke to find his apartment different. The furniture older, the lighting harsher, the air thick with static. He turned and saw him. Rod Serling stood in the doorway, crisp suit, cigarette in hand, eyes locked on Raymond.
Submitted for your approval, Raymond Vale. A man who lived his life in the margins, convinced he was safe so long as he remained unseen. But in the Twilight Zone, even the background has a story. And tonight, it's his.
Raymond builds a vault beneath his apartment, stockpiles food and supplies. Then the world ends. He staggers out of the vault, blinking in the ash. A man sits on the courthouse steps, weeping over shattered lenses. Raymond reaches into his coat, offers a spare pair. "Be more careful with these ones," he suggests. The man looks up. It's Henry Bemis.
There goes Raymond Vale, a protagonist no more, wandering off to eke out his own ending in this tale from the grey dimension. Some might call it homage, others plagiarism of the Twilight Zone.